What is going on with Spooky Babes and Ghouls? So today I have another doll review. I know these past videos, pretty much my last videos last month have been all about Monster High, and I swear this is not a Monster High channel. I feel like it's kind of becoming a Monster High YouTube channel. But I swear I will have different content coming up. I will have some more Monster High content coming up as well, but like it'll probably be it for a little bit. Of course, you can already tell from the title and thumbnail, we're gonna be talking about the Bride of Frankenstein Monster High doll set. These went on sale last month in October, and I meant to like do a review video as soon as possible, but it's just I got too busy with all my Halloween videos and stuff. So, but I was pretty excited about these, and luckily they didn't sell too fast because I was pretty late to like ordering them. Like I think they went up at like 9 a.m. over here in Oregon, but I think I like realized like around 9:40 a.m. and I was like, oh my god, the dolls went on sale already. So like I rushed over to the website and they were still available, luckily. Normally with most like Monster High releases, collector releases, they sell out within like 2, 3, 4, 5 minutes. But I guess this one wasn't as popular as like the past releases. Like the Dracula one sold out pretty fast, the Beetlejuice one sold out really fast as well. I know like the Skull Lecter doll sold out really fast too. I mean, I didn't get my hands on a Dracula or a doll. These ones don't sell too fast, but I think it's because a lot of people weren't too interested in them. I actually really like them, so I guess let's get into this. Drumroll. So here is the package, the box of the dolls. Of course they arrived like in a Mattel box. They were like wrapped in tissue paper with like a piece of like cardboard around it. But this is it. It's a really nice box. Like I feel like all their boxes for their collector dolls are really nice. I like the packaging design and everything. So I guess I'll be showing you guys around the box. So of course on the front we got the Bride of Frankenstein and Frankenstein himself with some lightning in the center of it, kind of going down onto them, and then of course the center of it says the Bride of Frankenstein. The Frankenstein text is kind of like a droopy, spooky horror kind of text. I really like that. I like the kind of like that Beauty and like the Beast kind of theme with the text is going on, because like the bride is like nice, pretty cursive handwriting, and then Frankenstein's like a scary font. I really like that. On the left side panel, it has Frankenstein and his bride. I really like the dramatic lighting on them, especially on Frankenstein. It kind of reminds me of this image of Frankenstein. I'll put it up here. Of the actor, and it has like this really dramatic like overcast, like, or like not overcast, kind of like it's kind of like light coming from like up below him, makes him look scary. I feel like that's what they were trying to recreate in this image. And then on the side of the box it just says Bride of Frankenstein on here. On the back we have a whole paragraph back here, 3 paragraphs. Of course it's out with the whole lightning deal on top, and then the text, and then it says Bride of Frankenstein doll. I want a friend like me. What does a monster have to do to find a mate? Have her built, of course. Dr. Frankenstein was a little hesitant to help, but with his fiancée screaming from a deep, dark dungeon, it wasn't too hard to convince him to get with the program. So a little human heart here and a cadaveric leg there, zap with lightning and bam, she's alive. Alive. The Bride of Frankenstein. Look at her in all her ghoulish glam glory. That shocking hair really pops against that chilling gauzy white gown. And did you get a peek at her shoes? Like Dr. Pretorius says, science, like love, has her little surprises. And my pale bride is just full of them. Man, we look so good together. It's causing a real mob in the village. If only she would stop screaming when she sees my handsome mug. I guess it's like Pretorius said. Ugh, I really hate quoting that guy. The heart is more complex than any other part of the body. One day she'll see, dead or alive, we were made for each other. So the text is from Frankenstein's point of view, and now let's get this box open. Of course I'll have videos showing the dolls and the box inside. So I really like the inside of the packaging, the inside of the box. It's really cool. I feel like it really captures that like Frankenstein laboratory. On the left hand panel we have like basically like a brick structure with stairs leading up, and there's like a green glowing light coming from above the stairs. And there's a chair and a little rat on one of the steps. I think that's a really cute touch. And then on the right hand panel we have more like that brick like structure background, and there's like a bunch of like electricity, and within the electricity it says we belong dead, and there's like all these like sciencey looking things. I don't know what they're called. I can't think right now, remember what they're called. They're like these coil thingamabobs. And then of course there's a little table on that same panel, and it has like vials, cloches, books, spiderwebs. There's another little rat on our table, and there's kind of like a bench like wrapping with like gauze, like mummy gauze, or like it's like the wrapping that they used to wrap the bride in. And one of the cloches there's like a little ballerina, and we'll probably get some more about the ballerina later, because obviously it's kind of incorporated within the doll's design. And then in the background, okay, the background, I know You guys probably want to see dolls already, but I want to get like through like the packaging first before I get to the dolls. Kind of like, you know, save the best for last. But the background of it has like more of those coil looking things with like electricity surging through it. That's like in the center of them. And between them, it looks like there's like the table, or like, I think it's like the table or like that slab that she was on. I can't really tell what it is. That's what it looks like. Yeah, it looks like it's that. I like how it's like kind of like popped out, like propped out. Like it looks like 3D-ish, like as if it's like they're, like it makes it really look like they're in the scene. So I think that's really cool how they did that. I like all the work they put into the packaging. And I could see behind them, I could see doll stands behind them on the ground. So if I wanted to take them out, I could display them with their little doll stands. But I don't think I'm gonna take these dolls out. Usually I just like to keep all my collector dolls in their boxes, keep them safe. So now onto the dolls. Okay, so I'm talking about Frankenstein first. I want to save the best one for last. I mean, they're both really beautiful dolls, but the brightest is beautiful, amazing. So Frankenstein. I actually really like Frankenstein's design. I don't know if you guys can see my little face stitches right here. I wanted to go all out for this video. So I actually really like his design. He has like a green smoky eye. He has like kind of like lazy-ish eyes. And of course he has the iconic bolts in his neck. I kind of wish they didn't make his hair out of plastic. I feel like most Monster High male dolls have plastic hair. I kind of wish they use real hair. But either way, it looks cool. I do like the staples in his hair as well. And he does have like stitching on like the side of his temples up here on both sides. Well, actually not both sides, on one side. One side kind of looks like he had like a scar going down. And he has like that really protruding brow bone as well. I do like his face shape, his face mold. The chin, I really like how defined it is, and it has like that little like indentation in the center of it. And of course his suit is probably like one of my favorite things about him as well, because it's just like a basic black suit. It's just kind of like a basic Frankenstein outfit. They added a little bit of pizzazz to it. There's like lightning bolts all over it, kind of like in a shiny, not quite black, but it's also not gray paint. They made it to where it's still blackish, but you can still see it. In certain lighting you can't see it, just looks like he's wearing a black suit, but when you put him like in at a certain angle and lighting, you can really see all the lightning bolts all around him. And then he's also wearing a plain black t-shirt. And his boots, okay, his boots are probably my most favorite thing about this doll, because I would wear boots just like this. Like if they made boots like this, like in like my size and everything, like I would totally wear them. But he has this really badass like platform boots. They have kind of like staples going all around them, all around the sole, connecting the boot to the platform itself, and there's like stitching all around his boots. But I really like that. It's just the perfect like goth boot. I don't know, Frankenstein's a little bit stylish with this doll. And then of course we got the Bride of Frankenstein herself, the icon, the beauty. So I want to talk about her face first, because her face, I feel like this is my most favorite face mold of like Monster High dolls, and I've been seeing a bunch of debates and discussions on Instagram about like which, because like I know for like the Monster High like Mattel creation dolls, they don't create new face molds for them. They use like already existing Monster High face molds. But I don't remember which dolls could possibly be her face mold. She could be a combination of different ones, or she could be a new one. But a lot of people debate that. They say like no, they don't make new face molds for them. But I don't know, I feel like her face mold's really unique, and it looks a lot like the actress that plays Bride of Frankenstein. I'll put a picture of her up here. But yeah, she just has this really beautiful sculpted face. I really like the little like dimple on her chin. I feel like that's really a touch, and it really makes her look like the actress that played it. And then her nose, like her nose is just so beautifully sculpted. It's, I don't know how to explain it. Like compared to like all the other Monster High dolls, like especially like the collector ones I have here, their noses aren't like that. I don't know, her nose is just really beautifully structured. I kind of like how sharp it is, how kind of big it is, and kind of how like it kind of bumps out a little bit as well. And then of course like her face, like her cheekbones, her jawline, and just really like beautiful. Like I don't know, this doll's face is just amazing. Yeah, she definitely does look like the actress that played Bride of Frankenstein herself. I feel like it's definitely like an homage to her, while being obviously it's based off of them, so yeah. Yeah, just can't get over her face mold. And then of course like her pale white skin is just, I love it. She does have like the stitching on the side of her face just like me, but they're just like black stitches. They didn't really do them like too crazy. I do like that they incorporated the stitching on her face. Prince, come here. Tiki, come here. Come here. I do like her dark lipstick. It's like a really dark bloody red, and she has like these long eyelashes, and of course her brows are kind of like straight. They're not straight up, they kind of go downwards a little bit, but they still look like the iconic like Bride of Frankenstein brows. And then her hair, oh my goodness, her hair is just so cute. It's just so big and poofy. And then her hands, they look like they have like little nails, like little claws. I really like that. So her outfit was something that a lot of people probably, like, I believe, like, didn't like. They said it was too plain, but I mean, I like it because it kind of like, it looks like the original like Bride of Frankenstein. Like they tried to kind of keep that, but I think people kind of wanted to see something a little bit more with more pizzazz. But I don't know, I like it. I like the gauziness. Like that adds a lot of pizzazz. Like the wrapping, the gauze that's draping from her, like a little cape. The sleeves are pretty cool because they kind of look like wraps as well. And then she has like this really cute belt. It kind of looks like the staples on Frankenstein. And her dress is just really cute. I like how long it is and the way it just flows back behind her. So the shoes are something that is also really interesting. The doll, I feel like all Monster High dolls have really awesome shoes. So her shoes, they kind of have like wrapping around them on the base of the shoe. And it looks really cool. I like the details on them. They have like the gauze has a lot of details in them. And of course, like the platforms of the shoes are like my most favorite thing about these shoes. So they're like clear blue platforms. They kind of look like they kind of look like bottles or like test tubes, but the heel of them are really interesting because it has like a little ballerina within them. I think that's like probably my favorite thing about my shoe, and like I feel like it's really cool how they kind of have like a ballerina like on the side panel. And I feel like it's like the same ballerina that's within her shoes. I mean, then it looks different. Like it kind of looks like it's posed different. I have to look at a better picture of it because I can't really see the shoes too well from the angle that they're in. And I don't want to get her out of the box, of course. But her shoes are really cool. Like they both have really cool shoes. Like I don't know. I feel like all Monster High collector dolls or like just Monster High dolls in general have really awesome shoes. But yeah, I remember seeing like a complaint. I feel like that's also why they didn't sell out too fast as like the other previous dolls have. But I think they just didn't like how plain her dress was. And I don't think a lot of people like the way Frankenstein looked. I mean, it's kind of hard to like ossify Frankenstein, honestly. But I think they did like a really good job with the Bride of Frankenstein. Like her face is beautiful. She had like the perfect like pale skin tone. And I actually really do like her dress. It's just like that classic Bride of Frankenstein look. And then of course Frankenstein's outfit's pretty cool. I like the lightning bolts all over it. And his shoes are of course my most favorite thing about him. But overall I really do like the dolls. They look really beautiful in person. And I'm really glad I got these. That's because I was like kind of like thinking of not getting them just because they're like $90. I know I did pay like $90 for the Beetlejuice ones before, and I got the Dracula one recently too. But I bit the bullet. I was like, you know what, screw it, because I might regret not getting them. And if I don't really want these dolls, I could always just resell them. But I really do like these. I have grown attached to them. Especially the Bride of Frankenstein doll, you guys. I actually have recreated Bride of Frankenstein for a makeup tutorial in the past, like back in 2016. This is kind of what my look is kind of based on. Of course, I made some changes to it, obviously, since then. Because I feel like I've gotten better since doing makeup, you know. I mean, of course, over the years, I'll get better at doing stuff. But I do like this face stitching I did. I think it's really cool. Of course I'm wearing dark purple lipstick instead of black lipstick like I did originally in the video. I'll put a picture of myself up here. Probably like a link to my makeup tutorial on my channel. I kind of do want to do a Bride of Frankenstein hair tutorial for next October. Maybe try to redo a Bride of Frankenstein makeup tutorial, but I feel like I don't need to because I really do like the makeup in that original video. I don't know. Maybe I'll redo a makeup tutorial. Maybe not. We'll see. I'm also wearing like white extensions in my hair because I want to be like the Bride of Frankenstein right now. Just to go with the theme of my video. I kind of dressed up from like my last Monster High doll review. Not the last one I did. Well, technically I did because I was Laguna for the coffin break doll set. But the one before that for the Dracula doll, I actually did dress up for that one too as well. But yeah, I really like my outfit. So it's cute. I kind of feel like I'm in crimson pink though, just because of like my wavy hair and then the puffy sleeves. This one was actually gifted to me by one of my close friends. And of course I have like some cute jewelry that I got. This one I got from a local shop here in Portland. And then I got these at the Oddities and Curiosities Expo in Portland as well. So I'm wearing some like creepy dead things on here now. But I feel like it's very like Bride of Frankenstein-esque. Yeah, I really like the doll set. I think it's really cute. I feel like it's a really nice addition to my collection. Of course, if you guys haven't seen my Dracula review, definitely check that out. The Dracula doll is definitely my favorite one out of them all, of course, because I just like Dracula and I love vampires, and that doll is just beautifully made as well. This reminds me, because I also do have a Bride of Frankenstein Living Dead doll. I don't have her with me currently. I'll put a picture of that one. Not my picture, of course, because I haven't taken a picture of it like for a long time. But I have that one, and this is just having this doll reminds me of that little doll that I have, and it's so cute. I just like love the Bride of Frankenstein, you guys. she's an icon. So yeah, so that'll be it for today's video. If you guys enjoyed it, make sure to leave a like and comment down below. And also be sure to subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. Also make sure you check out my makeup tutorials. Of course, I know Halloween's over, but I do have some like other really cool makeup tutorials up as well. And crafts too. I do have some really cool stuff planned for December. Of course, I'm going to be keeping it spooky here all year round, but I will have some Christmas related things, Goth Christmas related things coming up. So I'll try to get those up before December starts, just so that way you guys will have time to like make these things. I'm really excited. I hope you guys have a safe, wonderful, and spooky day. Bye guys!